Welcome to the Poundcast. Welcome to the Poundcast. Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Well, Brent, this is another remix from Skylar Durham. That's how you pronounce the name, right? It's Schuyler.
That's right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's Skylar. Yeah.
Schuyler. I like the
This is a
vibes.
fake
This is the kind of
So-
vibes I need right now. It's just very chill.
This is the fake out though, because it
Putting
starts
me in
off like
Putting me in a good mood. Yeah, it's a fake out. Yeah.
I like that. I like that it faked me out. You know, it sounded like the original, and then it chilled out.
Yeah. So,
And you know what? That's a
Skylar is, of course, one of our Patreon subscribers who have been cranking out the remixes week after week for the Poundcast. And if you want to support this show and be a real Pound Pimple, you got to go to patreon.com/Poundcast. Simple as that. It starts off at a really low, amazingly low, bottom of the barrel price. Nothing is cheaper than our entry level price. Nothing is cheaper than that.
it's so easy.
People are saying these are the lowest prices they've ever seen.
well, they're
There's
definitely
never been lower prices like this, Brent.
look at our colleagues. You know, their entry level prices are way higher.
I mean, it's almost to the point we should offer a deal that says match any other Patreon page. Because I don't know if there's barely a number lower than our lowest entry level thing. And then with that subscription gets you the Poundcast After Dark, which will have extended longer Poundcasts that you crave every week.
They're at least a half an hour long, but sometimes even up to an hour sometimes. So you're getting
Sometimes longer. We did some
Sometimes-
long ones.
so you're getting double the trouble.
That's right. For less than a cup of coffee, way less than a cup of coffee. Why is
And
it
then
always
if you get
why is it always a cup of coffee, Brent? I mean, is that
Because
why don't we just pay
something-
things with coffee? Like cup of coffees should be like money.
right, you use that for bartering. You know, I
like
guess
that's one unit of like $1 is one cup of coffee.
Well, people, I guess a lot of people drink coffee every day. You know, maybe even more than once a day. Not me though, but yeah, so
I
that's-
love coffee. Actually,
it's that common.
you know what's funny is I was getting coffee yesterday. My local coffee shop is open now, which is great news. You can't sit inside, but I wanted to support them, so I went for a walk and grabbed a cup of coffee. I was on my way home, and there was a protest between my house and the coffee shop. It was pretty interesting, and it seemed like it was escalating. You know, the cops were all dressed up in their Star Wars, you know, who are the bad guys on Star Wars? What are those guys called? Not the rebels, but
Stormtroopers.
they're just like a bunch of Darth Vaders, right? And then the protesters, and then they're coming together. They're kind of like, they're almost going to clash, you know? I'm thinking, whoa, what is going on here? And you know what I said? Hey, everybody, hold up for a second. Have you tried this? I always carry Louisville vegan jerky when I'm on my walks and when I'm out
In case you get stopped by the police or something like that.
Yeah, in case I get stopped by the police or whatever. I see a protest. Because I know it brings peace and it brings joy to people. So I happen to have my bag. It was the Man flavor, which is available now on LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. Use the code word Poundcast and get 20% off. But I digress. I said, hey, guys. I said, hey, to the riot cop, I said, hey, just try. and he held out his baton, you know,
Hmm.
and I shook the bag over it, and one piece of jerky landed right on the baton.
On
And
the
he,
tip.
he flipped it up, caught it in his mouth, first shot. And then he goes, you know, what are we doing here, you guys?
He
What are
ripped
we
off his
doing?
helmet.
He took off his helmet. You know, no one hugged because they were being kind of socially distant, but they would have hugged. They would have just hugged it out. The cops were like, let's hear what you have to say, you know? And then the protesters were like, look, we're looking for justice over here. And the cops are like, you know what? That seems about right. You know, there should be justice for all Americans. And then I was like, wow. And I went home because that was my last bag of Louisville vegan jerky. And I went back on LouisvilleVeganFoods.com and I ordered some more because it is 20% off. If you support the Poundcast, it's 20% off, Brent. Use the code word Poundcast at LouisvilleVeganFoods.com.
He said, you know what? I'll give you justice if you give me a piece of that jerky.
That's
he
how it went
wanted
down.
another-
I mean, this is just a
He
crazy
wanted another
time.
piece.
You know, it's just a crazy
So
time. Yeah.
It gave new meaning to no justice, no peace, you know, but it's PIECE.
And he goes,
Piece of
thanks for the
jerky.
peace. Now here's some justice. And all the cops, they just were like, no need to defund us. We're just gonna walk away peacefully and let you guys do your thing. And the protester said, we're gonna do our thing and be peaceful out here. Thanks,
Well, that's
LouisvilleVeganFoods.com.
Well, shoot, that's a really interesting thing. you know?
Yeah. So
Um,
so you can. That's one of our sponsors. We have actually two sponsors today. LouisvilleVeganFoods.com. Use the code word Poundcast. But we'll get to the second one in a minute. Do you have anything else you want to plug, Brent? Or
just going back to the Patreon thing, that if at the higher tier, if you want, you can get after dark videos. So first of all, in general, I just want to mention this in general, that the Poundcast is now doing video. And so we have a YouTube channel, which
See?
you have to just search for it.
See? Look, we're video right here. Look at this.
Right. And, you have to search for it online, and, you can find videos of these episodes. And then the After Dark sections are exclusive to the higher tiers on Patreon. So that's
It's
just another
exclusive
bonus.
stuff.
Yeah.
And when these Poundcasts get rolling, they get going. And once we're on a roll, I hate to say it, but the After Darks get pretty good because we're already warmed up.
Oh, yeah.
We're like Jordan in the fourth quarter. By the time the After Dark rolls around, we're on fire.
It's like episode 6 of The Last Dance or whatever it's called. But then the one thing I will mention also is that this Saturday, I'm doing like a live chat talk show. Look for it online, is where you can get tickets. But the guests are going to be Frankie Quinones and Chase Bernstein and Andrew Michon. And, we'll just, it's about an hour long show, maybe an hour and 10-minute long show. And check it out if you're looking for something fun to do on Saturday evening and you can't go out to the dance club. Check it out. Just look for the links on any of my stuff, Twitter or Facebook or whatever.
That would be funny if they opened up, how they kind of like opening up restaurants slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I see people sitting outside, like the coffee shop. I actually did go to my local coffee shop and you could sit outside,
Yeah.
And, there's a bar near here that they sent me. I'm somehow on their email list. That's where we shot the Slurpee No Ice, scene. But anyway,
Right.
They're open, but only the outdoor area. But what if dance clubs open, but like you can only have like 4 people on the dance floor?
Oh, okay. I thought you
can't you can't be like bumping and grinding. You gotta be like vibing from a distance,
You have to just stare deeply into their eyes while you thrust your.
And you could still
Public
be like
arena.
a wallflower and be one of those people that's like, I don't dance, kind of like Brent. I don't dance. You could be like sitting on the
Yeah.
side, but you
I
only get
thought
to
you were
watch like 3 people, and you dance, you have to like stay in your little zone.
I thought when you said that they, I thought you were going to say that the dance clubs start opening, but they only have outdoor dance areas, and people.
It sounded like I was setting that up,
yeah.
but actually, that could be a good idea too. You know those dance parties where they wear the headphones, so it's like a silent disco. They call it.
Wow, that's interesting. Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing. Yeah.
Oh wow, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, look, did you have anything else to mention before we talk about our next sponsor?
Yeah. I might as well plug my little thing here. If you go to dougpound.bigcartel.com, you could get the Ask to Dad shirt. Of course, these are still available. So dougpound.bigcartel, I have some merch on there. And, it's fun stuff. If you want that, there's some Poundcast shirts available. I think that's about it. Listen, I do another podcast called Office Hours. You can check that out on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Just look Office Hours Live. And, I think that's about. I don't really have much going on, Brent. We're still pretty much quarantined. I know you're pretty fully quarantined. I'm starting to like get out in the world a little more.
Yeah, not me.
Well, the way I see it is like there's all these protests happening, tons of gatherings of people. If in 2 weeks' time there's not a big bump in coronavirus cases,
then we're free.
Then I'm going to say, show me the money.
No, that's true. I mean, actually, the protests have been going on for a little while now. I think in one more week we can really sort of see if there's going to be a spike or not, and we'll see. We'll see what happens next. But anyway,
although I did go to a protest yesterday, Sunday, in Pasadena. It was very chill. No, I didn't touch anyone. Everyone was masked. So maybe it's not really a huge source of virus spreading, but maybe other ones are more contacty, congested. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of congested too. Like there's a booger way up there. So if I pick my nose during this, it's like I can't escape the camera.
Guess what? Save that. Start picking your nose for after dark. That's when we go.
It just tickles a little bit. That's the problem. That tickler.
Yeah.
All right, Brent. Should we move on with our
next sponsor? So we have a new sponsor.
Oh, this is kind of exciting, actually.
Yeah, this is exciting. We have a new sponsor, and our new sponsor is Rockin' Pins. I'll just say that they do enamel. They do enamel pins of tons of different pop culture figures, classic pop figures, and more niche figures. Niche figures such as that.
I got some pins you can buy on dougpound.bigcartel.com that are enamel. You get the idea.
So anyway, and then we'll get into more detail about this, but I thought, actually, should we bring up? We have to inaugurate is that the right word? This
Mauricio from Rockin' Pins wanted to come on the show and he wanted to sponsor this episode, but he didn't tell us what his new product is.
He has a new project or product that he wanted to unveil.
And swear to God, he didn't tell us. We were like, well, what is it? And he's like, it'd be great if it was just a surprise on your show. So
let's bring him on.
Let's get on with it. This is, he truly did not, this isn't a gag. I have no clue what it is. Let's bring him on. Mauricio.
Well, he's connecting. So Mauricio is the man behind Rockin' Pins, or at least one of the men behind it. I think he's just the main man behind it. But he'll be connecting it. While he's connecting, I'll just mention that they don't just do pins. They also do T-shirts. They do iron-on patches. They do decal stickers. And all of these things highlight and celebrate various pop icons and properties such as Mike Judge stuff like Beavis and Butthead or Daria, King of the Hill, Richard Pryor, Andy Kaufman, but a lot of comedians. There's a lot of comedian properties on there. Mitch Hedberg, Jimi Hendrix, all the comedians like Jimi Hendrix. No, I'm just kidding. James Brown, Betty Boop, cartoons, just pop culture in general. And
Brent,
that's what's
speaking of that, who do you think is the best comedian who's also a musician? Who's like good at, who's like the Bo Jackson, who's like good at both things pretty equally. Eddie Murphy, besides Eddie Murphy.
There's a lot of people. I mean, Dana Carvey played music. Charles Fleischer did.
Yeah, but no one's
stuff.
Dana Carvey. I mean, who's buying his?
You're saying who put out?
Who's like
legit?
Who legit good at music?
Well, there was. A lot of people, a lot of comedian actors, especially older ones. From the olden times. There was. Harper Marx was good at harp. And,
come on.
I'm trying to think of.
So you can't. There's nothing that comes up right away.
Well, no. I mean, there's a lot of people. I just think of everybody.
I mean, look. A lot of us do it. Tim does it. You do it. I do it. Oh, is this the big reveal? Is this Ernest? That's Ernest. Oh, wait. That's Ernest from Ernest Goes to...
Hey, Vern.
Hey, Vern.
Yes.
Know what I mean, Vern?
There it is.
No, what's up?
What's up, Mauricio?
What's up? What's up?
Is that the big reveal? Is that the big reveal?
No, not at all. I thought that they made this back in '89. I've been obsessing over Ernest.
I'm like, it's like no one cares about Ernest. I mean, it's
dude.
not.
There's a fan base. He's coming up. He's
coming back.
Reminded. He's coming
back.
Ernest is making a comeback.
He's making a comeback. No
what
joke.
was that? What was that? What was that guy's name?
Jim Varney.
Did he smoke like a carton of cigarettes a day? He smoked a lot,
that's
right?
That's how he died. He had throat cancer, and that's how he died in 2000. His last role
2000? That was that long ago. That's 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Damn.
His last role was in Slinky in Toy Story 2. If you remember the dog. And then in Toy Story 3 and after, the guy who's in all those Adam Sandler movies, this big guy, I don't remember his name, but he was friends with Jim Varney, so now he does the voice of Slinky. But if you listen to his voice, he does like a Jim Varney impression, like, hey, Woody. Kind of like him, but they were friends. But there's a documentary actually somebody put out a couple weeks ago about how Ernest got popular. He was like the first viral, superstar. He would do these commercials. People would hire him to, promote butter, milk, cars and stuff like that. They even put out like a VHS of all those commercials back in the day. And the way he got really popular was he went to Disneyland, and they had Mickey come out, and nobody really cheered for him. But when Ernest came out, everybody cheered for him, and the head of Disney was there, and that's where he got the movies. Ernest Saves Christmas. Those were Touchstone's pictures. Yeah. Anyways, I could go on. Sorry about that. I took over.
Wait. Is that the origin story of Ernest?
Yeah, he would do. Him and this guy, John Cherry would write and film all this stuff, and he would film Ernest, and they would do, hey, let's do an ad about, like I said, milk, butter. Hey, Vern. And he would talk to the camera, like he said. If you look up his commercials, you'll see what I mean. But hey, Vern, check this out. It's real good butter. And he would, be really funny and talk about it, and people really loved it. And then everybody wanted to use them for commercials, like I said, cars, Toyota.
Right.
Hyundai.
So it started off being ads, and then he went.
Yeah.
Ernest Goes to Camp. Thing. Right.
Yeah. And then the guy from from Disney saw him. Hey, let's do Ernest Goes to Camp. Ernest Goes to Jail. That's how those movies got made. And then afterwards, Ernest slams.
Ernest Does Dallas. All of them. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's people are getting reminded. A nostalgia thing. Like, hey, I used to grow up watching it. This doll actually, I got it for $30 on OfferUp, which is a deal because it came with the original box. Everything was like brand new. I basically opened this. Look, check this out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean, Vern?
I like to acid wash jeans too.
But This doll, if you look at the packaging, it has like this Pee Wee Herman thing. He had a show Saturday morning. I believe it was before or after the Pee Wee Herman show. So he had also that, that children's show, that following. So yeah, people have been, they're grown up now. They
Yeah.
90s kids, and they're buying stuff now, and they see Ernest, and it's all nostalgia thing. So that's where there's like a bit of an Ernest revival going on.
So do you have, Mauricio, do you have just like tons of like collectibles like all over? You don't have to show us now, but are you like a serious collector of that kind of stuff?
I'm very specific with the stuff I collect. Like, I don't collect a lot. I don't have like a wall full of Funkos. Like, Funkos aren't my thing or anything. Only if it's like a really cool thing. But yeah, I have like vintage 50s and 60s stuff, like this Laurel and Hardy collectibles. There was a cartoon of them, and you press on them and their top goes up and stuff. It's like really cool because it's in the style of Hanna-Barbera. I got stuff like, an old school 70s Japanese Yosemite Sam, like little ceramic thing that's just like classic Yosemite Sam. Like, I'm into the early Looney Tunes stuff. So yeah, I'm very specific of what I collect. Stuff I grew up loving. Stuff that, it's hard to find. Like King of the Hill didn't have a lot of merchandise, so all that's very rare. I got really into Beavis and Butthead like last year. All that stuff is like super rare. All the T-shirts are like 200 up. All the original from the 90s. And actually, I was born in '89. And, I'm a Mexican American. My family's from Mexico, so we didn't have cable. I didn't know about that stuff. I was like very young when Beavis and Butthead came out. But I'm curious because I know you guys were there when it happened. How was that Beavis and Butthead phenomenon? Like, what was that a whole cartoon just took over mainstream? I'm so curious because I didn't.
I remember it just very well because I remember it first kind of came into the ether or whatever, came into people's consciousness because of Spike and Mike's Sick and Twisted Festival of Animation. And I didn't exactly see it there first. I saw it on Liquid Television first, which was on MTV.
I used to watch that, yeah.
Which it was a great show, really cool animation on that show. It was just like animated shorts. And so I saw it on there, and I remember I thought it was so funny, and I was quoting it all the time, and I was quoting it at school and stuff. And then I went to Spike and Mike's, and that's kind of what was their big break, or that's how they got discovered, and then or how Beavis and Butthead got discovered, and so I saw it from there. But it just took off and became huge after that when they got the MTV show and stuff. But anyway, I remember
it was great because it was just making fun of MTV. Like, imagine having, I don't know, like, say you have a like Bravo. Imagine having a show that just like shits on all the Bravo shows. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, it was kind of like the voice of me and my friends already making fun of it. Kind of. Don't you think, Brent? It's like you already kind of like.
Well, I wouldn't say it was the voice of me and my friends because, they were
not necessarily me and my friends, but like, like you're watching these videos, like, look at this. Like,
no, you're right.
I mean?
You're right, though. They would say things that I would see myself and think,
yeah.
You're right, actually. But the obviously those characters are not exactly me. But although what's funny is I used to laugh like Butthead, before I knew about Butthead. I used to laugh like this. I used to do that myself.
And when did you change your laugh to this?
It's always evolved, and I've actually laughed like that. I've laughed like that since I was 5 or something.
Are you working on a new laugh, Brent?
Maybe you just heard it just now.
All right, Mauricio, I can't wait any longer. You've been teasing us all week about this new drop or whatever it is, this new surprise.
And just so you know, Mauricio, you weren't in the meeting until now, but I talked about Rockin' Pins and how you guys do shirts and patches and stickers and stuff. And that it celebrates pop culture icons and things like that. So that's already, they know that. What I hadn't mentioned yet was that, all the stuff on rockinpins.com for sale is officially licensed. This is officially licensed stuff. And
not bootleg.
They're not bootleg. This is the real deal. And Rockin' Pins has something new to unveil. We don't know what it is. And I think you're going to show it to us right now.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, just so you guys know the backstory. Celebrate culty stuff, icons, legends. This one I've been working on for over a year. I put my heart and soul into it. I hope people really like it. I think it's going to be very special for Doug. I know, for Brent. Okay, are you ready? Okay, check this
Yeah,
out.
let's go.
See it?
Teddy Ruxpin?
Oh, Brody.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God, that is.
Hashtag, you got it. 10% gay. 818 till I die.
But yeah,
All the
and he's
classic
got
catchphrases. That's amazing. Where did you get
Wow.
the sound bites from?
Yeah, how many sound bites are in there?
And how do you get what is that device, the squeezy device to the side? How did you make that happen?
so last year, I can't believe it's been already a year. I met Brody, and I told him that I wanted to work with him. I've been licensing the pins and stuff, and I wanted to do merchandise for him. So last year I licensed him, and before he passed away, we made the pins. I don't know if have you guys told the backstory about the Brody stuff?
Well, I remember the pins.
I have the
I
pins.
have the
Yeah.
pin.
Yeah.
From-
Okay,
the
so we
memorial.
were gonna sell those. He was gonna go on tour with Steven Randolph, and I made these pins so he could sell them, as merchandise. I know he would, he needed some money and stuff. So he approved it on Wednesday. He approved the pin. Passed away Friday, and then what ended up, I got the pins, and then the memorial happened over at the Comedy Store. So I was just like, I'll just pass them out to everybody, everybody could have one, and then I said, let's do something for him. I saw a video of him doing Valley Vibes where he's like giving a tour of Reseda Park. And in there, he, there's like a duck pond. And then I was like, hey, maybe we could put something there for him, like a little memorial thing. And I saw that the city had like a thing saying, hey, if you want to do a memorial, you could do a bench, here are the options. I did that. I ended up getting the approval of his family, Stephanie, and his mother. I sold more pins. We raised up the funds, and we put up that bench for Brody. Well, obviously his quotes is one thing I mentioned to him. Hey, your quotes are hilarious. That's something, catchphrases. You could do that. People love that. So I thought, hey, let's do a bear. Just find a factory. These have been going, for how long? People make, talking little things. I just got the MP3 files from Brian Redband because I guess in 2000, maybe a little bit later, Brody did an app where you could put his catchphrases.
Ah, okay.
So, but the thing was, you can't get it now. You can't download it because it's got like he didn't update it. So it's lost. But the thing was that Brian Redband, he was his friend, he had the app on an old phone. So he downloaded all those drops, those Brody drops. So it must have been like, over, I think, 20 different phrases. So I just picked the top ones, submitted to the factory. They did the sample. So this is just a sample. I sent it already to his family, to Stephanie. She approved it. So I'm going to put these up for pre-order. If anybody wants to buy these, we're going to have Brody Stevens bears, little comedy bears. And right now, yeah, go ahead.
Where can people? Oh, you're doing your spiel.
Rockin' Pins.
Yeah, I'm going to let you finish what you were saying.
Rockinpins.com is where they can get this and also all this other stuff that you can get.
And
it's
and they can pre-order the bear.
I'm going to have it pre-order. So, I don't want to make a lot of them. There's going to be limited editions. So
yeah, that's
like
cool.
I'm gonna keep
that's
selling.
really cool, man. I love it.
But I'm going to save you guys one. You guys don't have to pay for it. I'm going to hook it up with all his friends. I'm going to hook him up with a Brody bear. So wanted to share that with you guys.
Can I get a mini jack output so I can plug it in when I'm performing live?
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool, though.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, but like that would be sweet.
No, if you want the audio files, I'll send them over. So no worries.
Okay.
And by the way, rockinpins.com is ROCKINPINS.com. So not rocking pins, but rockin'.
That's right. It's rockin'.
Rockin'.
And check this out. I'm even, before the around when COVID started, Little Joy shut down. Local Little Joy. I DJ there with my buddy Louie, or we used to when it was open. So I made these glow-in-the-dark pins of the sign in Little Joy, the bar. So
I made a song I made a song about Little Joy. Did you know that?
Yeah, so it'd be cool to use that for maybe like show support to Little Joy. I know they're still closed, and maybe we can help. That's the thing. All these different stuff happen. I was trying to help Amoeba as well. Amoeba closed down, and we made these pins of the building. Sadly, we didn't get to say a goodbye. I don't know if you guys are fans of
But
Amoeba Records.
aren't they just moving to another location?
Yeah, but with the COVID that happened, people lost their jobs, so we're trying to raise funds to help the people
Yeah.
that were,
That's another thing too, is all this stuff on rockandpins.com, whoever the property is related to, there's percentage that goes to them too. I mean, it's like a good portion of it actually does, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I'm actually the liaison for the Richard Pryor estate. So this weekend I had a thing where 100% of the proceeds go to Black Lives Matter and NAACP Legal Defense Fund. So we were selling shirts, pins of Richard Pryor. We're actually going to come out with a new Richard Pryor shirt with this awesome photo that Henry Diltz took. I don't know if you guys ever seen Richard in front of the American flag. So we're going to sell that a little bit later. We don't have them yet. We just started, but yeah, trying to help as much as I can, whatever.
Hey, well, look.
Yeah, thanks,
Thanks,
Mauricio.
Mauricio. Thanks for sponsoring the Poundcast, and thanks for unveiling the new Brody.
Yeah,
teddy bear.
I'm honored that you unveiled the Brody Bear on the Poundcast. So thank you.
Yeah, dude. I used to work at Absolutely. Joni, I think her name was Joni.
Yeah, Joni.
Oh yeah, she produced Pound House. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad to finally, be able to talk to you guys. Big fan. I actually had something. I knew you guys were gonna have a podcast. I had a topic. I don't know if we can go to it.
Yeah, we have some callers. We have a bunch of Zoom people waiting. It's going to be a chat line today. So, you had a question?
I'll join in.
Let's hear it.
Sure. You know how it's more of a pitch. You know how back in the 90s there were all these comedians that started to have their cartoon shows, like Howie Mandel had Bobby's World, and Louis Anderson had Life with Louie. I think because your generation of comedians now, they're starting to have kids. I think if one of you started a children's show, it'd be a great hit. And I think there should be something like maybe Dougie's House, or maybe like Dougie's Life. I already got the cartoon.
That's
And,
Barney. That's Barney, right?
That's Pebbles or Bam Bam.
That's
right?
Barney. I'm more of a Bam Bam. Actually, Bam Bam was my.
Let's put some headphones over.
That's like baby. That's baby Flintstones, right?
Oh,
what is that?
Yeah, let's do baby Doug, Dougie babies.
I'm into it. I'm
Baby
also,
Pound House.
Dude, what if we did Baby Pound House, Brent? That'd be fun.
Oh my God, hold on a second. That's an idea.
Yes, like
Pound
Muppet
House?
Babies.
That's an idea. That could be really funny.
Bro, nostalgia. People dig it. They'll be like, "Oh, it's like Muppet Babies," or some shit, They'll
But it
dig
wouldn't make sense, Brent, if we met when you showed up as my neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, we're kids, and then like a different.
No. It's an alternate. It's an alternate reality. It's an alternate timeline.
Right. Yeah. No,
like
I'm
an
into
alternate.
it. I'm fully into that. Animated or live action? I'm thinking live action, but
Oh my God, live action.
live
Wow.
action.
Live
Baby
action
Pound
Muppets.
House. All right. Thanks for that idea, Mauricio.
Hey, thanks,
And,
Mauricio. And once again,
thanks for sponsoring our episode. Rockandpins.com. Go get that Brody Bear. Pre-order it now.
and all kinds of other stuff too.
And there. Oh yeah, there we go. WOHL. There we go.
We're gonna drop that soon. We got
All right,
Daria
thanks.
too.
Thanks, man.
Look, cool.
All right. See ya.
Okay, thanks, Mauricio. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so
All right, Brent, you're in charge, right? You have to be the one. You want to bring in some callers?
hold on a second. I'm just trying to figure out how to get. I don't want to permanently. I guess I'm just gonna remove. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just remove you.
Yeah, just
I guess.
mute me. I'd love to hear.
How do you move him? Or we could just let him chill, in the corner. No,
well, it's going to make our windows smaller, though. So I'm just going to remove you, though. Is that all right? You'll hear the episode later, though. Okay.
All right, then. I see how it is.
See ya.
Thanks, Brent.
No. It's
all right. Thanks, dog.
Here, I'll just do this. I don't know.
Brent, you don't know how to do that?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I can kick him out, but then it's saying that it won't be. Look, he'll hear the episode, right? We got to make room for these new daddies coming in.
Well, we don't want his window taking up that corner the whole time.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll
Let's
kick him
get
out then.
Oh no, I got him. Here, this side.
There you go.
Just put him in there.
I knew there's got to be a way.
Okay. All right. So here's what's up. We're doing a Zoom show, but we're going to start things off with.
So that's right. Our interns.
The Poundhouse. I mean, not the Poundhouse. The Poundcast now has new interns. We have 3 interns that are helping us out. Isn't that right?
That's right, Brent.
Because there's a lot that goes into
Nathan,
putting
Jack,
episodes
and
out.
Chloe.
Nathan, Jack, and Go. Should we have them all out at once, kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, one of them's not going to get here till 4, but we can have Jack and Chloe in right now. Yeah,
Let's do it.
So we thought we would get to know them a little bit on this episode before we start getting to the other callers.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
I'm putting in Jack here.
Let's just bring one in, and then we'll bring in the next, and then they'll be both up.
Okay.
Jack?
Hello.
All right, Jack.
What's
How's it
up,
going,
man?
guys? I'm good. You guys good?
Yeah, we're good. Thanks for
Nice.
thanks for helping out with the what you're the
Here,
video guy.
This is how he does it. You know what?
Yeah.
State your name and state your duties.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Jack the intern, and I do the YouTube videos.
I just realized I didn't even know you were from. Where are you from?
London.
Wow. I had no
Yeah.
idea where you were from at all. This is cool.
You guys are going global.
Wow, we got interns, international interns, Brent. This is
Yeah,
I didn't even
bro.
know.
This is
I just
an
thought you were
empire.
Jack.
This is
I thought you were just Jack from Nebraska or something.
No, Jack from London, bro.
That's cool, man.
So
How are
actually,
things?
yeah, good. Well, yeah, they're as good as can be, you know.
Yeah. Is there a big protest there and stuff?
Yeah, we've had big protests in all the cities, which is good. I don't know if you saw any footage of, we tore down a statue of some slave trader.
I saw that. I actually love that. That made me that put a big smile on my face. That was just fun.
Same here, same here.
In where's that coastal town? What's that place called?
Bristol.
Bristol, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not helping us with videos on YouTube?
So I do creative stuff. I do art and videos and things like that myself. Skateboard as well. I've been trying to keep as fit as possible, being locked down and stuff. I wanted to ask you, Doug, actually, last time you was in London, so I was watching a video. It was the premiere for Blokes, a skate video.
Yeah.
And you was in the premiere video for it. So I guess you went to...
I want to
So
see. Where can I see this video? I was there. It was amazing.
Yeah, I'll send you the link for it. Yeah, I wanted to ask what your views on was it, because it's like one of my favorite videos. I think it's so
Dude, it
cool.
was a blast. I had so much fun. Actually, I think about London all the time because I had such a blast. We skated the London banks. We went to the
that's awesome.
We went to the House of Vans. I met some like really cool people. They took me to that Blokes premiere, and that was just like pure fun. Just, like,
Yeah.
hundreds of people just like having a blast, like
It
cheering.
looked so rowdy.
Yeah, they were so rowdy. I don't even know how that movie theater even let us in there.
Yeah,
They're all just drinking beers and like just being so rowdy. And like during the movie, it was just like screams and like, people were going crazy. It was
it was
a blast.
I went to the Two Dumb premiere that was at the House of Vans, but that was a bit more low key.
Oh, okay. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think I was there.
The one with Todd as well.
Oh, right, the art show.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I was there. Yeah. Did you say hi to me there?
I think so, briefly.
I
Yeah.
was like DJing in they hired
the
me
weird
to, like
bar area.
I was like the DJ, but it was just a free trip to London to like sort of play music in the corner that no one cared about.
That's cool.
So that was cool.
Yeah, I'll send you the link to that video that you're in as well, because it's funny.
Yeah, please do. Well, yeah, I'll share that I would like to share that with everyone.
Cool.
Anyway, thanks for helping us out.
No worries, guys. It's been fun, keeping me busy.
Yeah, what time is it? It must be kind of late there.
11:15.
Okay.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's
That's
not too
too
bad, no.
It's actually pretty good, actually.
Yeah, man. Well, let me look at your board. It looks like you got an old school setup.
Yeah, so this is a Craig question. It's a heroin board. It's a 10, so it's a wide boy.
Whoa!
And the
Is that
OJ
your like?
wheels as well.
Are those big soft wheels?
Yeah, they're the OJ Super Juice or whatever. So they skate over everything.
Oh, that's nice.
Dirt tracks and all sorts. Yeah.
I just
Nice.
realized we should also mention that I don't know if these videos are out. We put them out yet or not, but well, maybe they are on Instagram. But Jack, you added it is Jack who added. It's not the other one, right? Who added the music to the clips and stuff like that, or
I think that might have been Nathan.
oh, that was Nathan. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, but Jack has been cutting together little funny highlights too.
Okay,
I've
yeah.
I've done a few yet. You need to post some.
They're both doing them, but Nathan's doing like the musical, like.
Okay, we'll get to that later. But yeah, okay. So Jack has been sort of finding some funny clips, and that's right. There was so we haven't posted the clips yet. Okay, so that's right. We got to do those. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jack.
No worries, guys.
You can hang out if you want to meet your fellow.
Yeah, I'm here to chill. Yeah.
Quick question, Jack. Are you? You know, interns are oftentimes in college or university in your case.
Yes.
Are you?
I'm not studying now. I moved to London about a year ago, so I grew up in like the countryside.
Oh, you did?
And yeah.
Where?
Folkestone. So the White Cliffs of Dover. You know that? That's probably that.
I know Dover.
Yeah, so it's right next to there.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I moved to London about a year ago. I just work in a bar to pay the bills, but I'm trying to push like creative stuff here.
Okay, got it. Yeah, cool. All right.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
I should connect you to some of my artist friends in London.
Please, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll show you some. My friends do really cool graphic designs out there. So,
yeah, that's sick. Cool,
anyway,
man.
we'll talk about that later. Thanks for helping us out with the Poundcast and stuff, man.
No worries,
and
guys.
Next time I'm in London, we got to go skate the London Banks.
Yes, please do it for sure.
I love it.
So,
okay, cool.
So yeah, you can stick around. This is one of the other interns here who is. Hold on, let me.
Chloe.
Hi.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
Chloe, state your name and state your duties.
I'm Chloe. I have edited one podcast thus far, so I think it seems like that's all so far.
Chloe's role is she's now is going to start to edit. She's done one already, but she's going to start editing the episodes and uploading them to the places they need to be uploaded. So yeah.
So Chloe, where are you located?
I normally am in LA, but right now I'm in the beautiful Reno, Nevada.
Oh, what brings you back to Reno?
I lived at school or whatever in LA, and then COVID shut everything down. So
are you from Reno?
Yeah.
What's Reno like?
It's pretty bad, I guess. I don't know.
Why?
It's not that bad. It's near Tahoe, and
yeah, that's true. It's near
Tahoe's nice, right?
So it's pretty, but there's just casinos and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it's a very fun place to grow up if you can't gamble, I guess. But if you can gamble, it's probably really fun.
Unless you lose all your money gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been out there to Tahoe, hung out at Harvey's for a while. You know Harvey's?
I'm familiar with it. I haven't really been.
Harvey's.
So do you have any fun during this quarantine in Reno? Or are you just at home? Are you at your parents' house or something?
Yeah, I'm with my parents. I just got hired at Chipotle. That's pretty fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Black beans or pinto?
Yeah, either both. I'll throw both in there for you.
Thank you.
Ooh, you can get a mega mix going.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's when you add both different kinds of beans. That's what they call suicide.
You got to be crazy to add both of those type of beans.
So, but normally you go to school in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what are you studying?
Screenwriting, the most useful degree you can pay for in the world. But hopefully one day it'll pay off.
Don't be sarcastic. You can make a lot of use out of that. People need screenwriters.
Let me ask you both.
Now more than ever, actually.
I want to ask both the question to both Jack and Chloe. Does part of an internship is so that people can sort of get experience working in a field that they're interested in and learning things from that field. so far in your experience, have you two learned anything? And do you think this is going to be helpful?
Is this a
in some
waste of
kind way?
time? Yeah, is this a waste of your time, or are you?
No, I've never
Are
been
you
in.
getting something out of this?
I've never been in an email thread before, so I learned that you have to click reply all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, you learn how to.
Yeah, he would only reply to me, and I'd be like, "You got to tell Brent about this."
Reply
It's keeping
all.
you in the dark.
He's learning about reply all. That's cool.
That is a very useful tool.
Yeah,
reply
you're gonna
all is
need
a
to
very
learn
useful
that.
tool in
So,
life.
yeah, thanks, guys, for opening the doors for me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I learned how to use Audacity and how to edit stuff, so that's actually pretty helpful if I ever want to like make anything and have it sound normal. Now I know how to do that. And I like listening to the podcast, so it's like at least enjoyable. And I don't know, this is like an entertainment field, so it's kind of like
Right, but
Well,
like
if you need a letter of recommendation, Brent will write one for you.
the learning how to do sound editing, is that something that you feel you might be able to use in the future?
yeah, probably. I've only ever learned how to like edit a video, so like the sound thing is actually probably really important that I never really learned that.
Yeah, Chloe and I had a couple sessions, Zoom sessions, where I was sharing my screen and kind of showing how it worked, and I felt like a teacher.
Well, we're here.
I feel like you're one of your professors. Yeah.
If you guys want any more responsibilities, or you want to level up, or if you need anything from us, we want to make it worth your while. So thank you for your service.
I mean, that is
Amazing.
really what it
Thank you,
is.
guys.
We want
That's
this to
cool.
be something that you feel like you're getting something out of.
Yeah.
Obviously, definitely.
Yeah.
But we also are appreciating it very much as well.
Yeah, it's a big help to have you guys. So thanks.
It is
That's cool. No
big
worries.
help. Big help.
Stop.
It truly is a big. It
No, I'm
really
serious.
is a big.
No,
It's a
yeah,
big
it's-
help.
It's
a big
so
help.
big. It's so big. It's like so big.
It's a huge throbbing help here.
Whoa. Okay. So, all right. Any last words? So we're gonna get on with the random Zoomers, I guess. Right, Brent?
Yeah, we were doing a little bit of an expose on the.
So you're gonna
on
kick
the-
them
on the-
out? You have to kick them out and bring new ones in?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick you guys out if that's okay, and then
That's fine.
It's interesting to get the guests that we've had up top here. That one was a sort of an ad kind of thing, and then one is, then this one is like meet the interns. There is one more intern, but he's not going to be here for about 40 minutes. But he's late. He's late. No, I'm just kidding. But he knew he was going to be late. But anyway, we'll meet him later. His name is Nathan, but we'll meet him it would have been cool to have all three of you.
Maybe we can bring
in
them
this
back
mix.
in when he
Yeah.
comes on or something.
If you guys are around and you want to be back in the mix when Nathan's here, part of the sort of initiation.
Tune back
process.
in at the top of the next hour, whatever time it is for you. Top of the
Okay.
next hour.
Okay.
Well, sure, I'll be here.
All right.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
We'll see you. In a bit.
Peace.
Yeah.
Catch
Peace,
you later.
y'all. Thank you. All right, Brent. Who are we going to bring on first?
Hold on one second. Let's see who we're going to put on first here. Okay. Well, this person has been here for a while, so let's just. I don't know. It's I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what this
Let's
person's
find
name
out.
is.
Just bring them in, and they'll introduce themselves and where are they?
We'll ask them
your
to state their
position?
name. State your name. Yeah.
Hello,
Well, hold on. It's
Carrie
connecting.
Lynch.
It's connecting to. It's not there yet. Hold on. Now it's there. Okay.
Kahari Lynch.
K. Harry Lynch.
K. Harry Lynch. State your name and your position. Do they have to? Oh, here we go.
Hi, hey DJ Doug Pound. Hey Brent.
Hi.
Hey, state your name and your position.
State your name. State your duties.
My name is my name is Kari, and I'm in New England, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Okay, how's it going
What
out
do you-
there, man?
Pretty good. It's going well. How is it in Los Angeles?
Wait, why do you said New England, Massachusetts? But what do you mean? I mean, Massachusetts is in New England.
He's letting the international, listeners know that Massachusetts is in New England. Everyone might not know that.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is what you're doing. You kind of bringing people in gradually, saying, "I'm in New England." We're thinking, "Okay, I'm getting that," and then you hone in on it. Exactly.
It's like
Doug's-
you're looking at Google Earth and it's like New England,
Yeah, and then
Massachusetts. Yeah.
then you hone in Massachusetts. Okay, boom. Let's
Yeah,
hone in even
yeah.
further. Then let's hone
Yeah.
in. Let's take it further.
Enhance.
Let's zoom in. Go.
I think that's how my mind was working, like a Googler, like you said. Yeah.
Well, okay. Zoom in. What Massachusetts? Where are we going? Where are we going deeper?
South of
Deeper.
Boston. Yeah.
South of Boston. Okay.
There you go. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, you're going up to the coast up there. Wait, is that near the coast? I don't know.
It is near the coast. Yeah.
See?
It's near the ocean.
Yeah, there we go. So, what's up, man? You got anything you want to ask or say?
I guess, yeah. I love your works. I've been playing music
you.
all day. I
What,
like the
what kind of music
Legacy
do you do?
power a lot. Just bedroom like recording, but
Oh, so
Yeah.
like snoring, and kind of heavy breathing and stuff like that.
acoustic and
Springs, box springs, or like bouncing.
What do you guys think of David Lynch? Have you seen his latest work? What did Harry do? I think is the name of it.
Well,
Or-
before I answer, any relation?
no, no relation. Maybe ancient ancestral.
Okay. You could go back.
I've heard about that. There's a new short film. I haven't seen it.
I
though.
haven't seen it. I didn't even know about it. So I wish I could comment on that. I can't comment.
You can't comment. I
Yeah.
cannot comment.
Cannot comment on that.
I cannot comment.
Would you recommend it?
I've only seen it briefly, but like everything else he's done, and like everything you guys have done, it's captivating and in all the best ways, even terrifying at sometimes.
Where can
Terrifying.
one see this?
Just the old YouTube or something like that.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Well, look, we forgot to mention for all the Zoom callers, we're going to do time limits.
Yeah, there's 2
That-
minutes left on this one. Yeah.
So that we just that way we can make sure we get to everybody and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
But
You did freeze up a little, Kari. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's understandable. My internet's unstable, and the connections, yeah, not as good as.
What do you do real quick?
Yeah. What do you do real quick?
I just write and draw and meditate and play music. I don't really have a vocation.
Okay. Cool.
Do you
That's
do you
cool.
have any like a Bandcamp or SoundCloud or anything you want to give a
I
little
do.
plug? Plug it up.
The Bandcamp is KHLH. That's it.
KHLH.
That's all.
You're,
Yeah.
you're listening to KHLH.
KHLH.
Is it supposed to be like that, like a radio
Like
station?
ATLA.
KABC Talk
Yeah.
Radio. What is it? It's KHLH.
That's it. Yeah.
KHLH. You're listening to KHLH, and this is Kari Lynch.
With
Here's a
Bed
new one.
Springs.
From,
This is a new one, Bed Springs with
is it
Kari Lynch.
Bed
It's the best-
Springs.
And after that, we're going to play you his new song called Windy Shutters.
Chimes outside.
I need to get some ambient noise, some atmospheric stuff going on.
Well, listen.
I
Thanks
like
for-
bedroom recordings, people in their bedroom making tapes. I like that genre in general. Some good stuff. Some good stuff coming out of there. Ariel Pink, Sebado. The
Yeah,
list
he
goes
comes to
on.
mind. Yeah.
The list goes on.
Thanks.
All right, Kari. Well,
Thank you.
Thanks for chiming in. And you were the first caller today, so congrats.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the Poundcast. It's been real.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
All
Brent.
right.
I like how you got rid of him quickly instead of that awkward, like,
Is that what I look like?
no, not you. Like,
Oh.
you know, when you're trying to quit a Zoom, like I'm always like, okay, see you guys. Then I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to leave, and you always say goodbye, and then it was like that
as
weird,
we were
like,
saying, as we were saying goodbye to him, I had it locked and loaded. I just needed to. It was ready to be released. I'd had it locked and loaded so that they wouldn't be any of that.
That would be the timer right there.
Right. Oh, I like that, like a boner sound. Okay. Well, look, it's kind of hard to tell. I think Anna was
Bring
here.
anybody in here.
I think Anna was here.
Bring someone new in there.
Well, okay, we'll say hi.
Okay, bring Anna. She's our classic.
Anna. She's a classic.
Classic Anna.
We got a classic Anna right here.
We got a classic pound pimple Anna. She's connecting to audio. We got to figure out the connecting to the audio thing because that seems to
takes
take
a little bit of time.
Take a
You know,
bit.
this is our opportunity for you and me to sort of really get into it right now.
Yeah,
so,
we're really getting into it.
Man, I mean, God, who do you think is going to win the wheel? Okay, here we go.
Anna.
Is it just me?
Yeah, classic.
Well, we're
Anna.
doing it one by
We're
one.
one by one. Yeah, this isn't a big, huge grid of pimples.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the grid.
Oh, you wanted the grid?
No, I was just like, oh my God, I'm the only one here.
I think there's a queue. There's a queue of people waiting. You know. Oh my God!
I'm actually going to let everybody know.
Who's that little friend?
This is Sloan.
Oh.
I've had her for just 2 weeks. Just adopted her. Yes.
How are you? You've only had her for 2 weeks, or are you like? Is it a foster care?
No, I adopted her, but I've only had her 2 weeks, and it's been a stressful 2 weeks. It's been great, but it's been kind of scary.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I need advice. It's like being a new dog mom is intense, and she's from Texas, and the city is very frightening.
Okay, let's back up a little bit here. So you're in New York.
Right.
Just for the listeners who don't know, and you just held up a tiny little, cutest little Chihuahua we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And
She's
you got
6
it from
pounds.
Texas. You got a Texas Chihuahua sent to New York.
Well, she came to a rescue in New York from Texas, and then I got her from that rescue. Apparently, they get a lot of dogs from the South up
Interesting.
here.
Why would they send them up to New York City?
I don't know. Maybe there's just too many down there.
Huh. You know what? I'm going to adopt another dog sooner or later, probably in a couple months.
Nice. It's the
But,
time.
so we're doing 5 minutes per caller. So what was your
Oh,
advice
okay.
that you were looking for?
Well, I was going to say, aside from the dog advice, I've been thinking a lot about the when you guys had Cora on the Poundcast. She's a model, but like I didn't want, she's more than a model, but
Yeah, she didn't want to talk about the model stuff.
right.
She's more than a model. She's an object.
Yeah, exactly. No, her After Dark is my favorite After Dark segment, I think ever, because of the prank calls. And I go back and listen to those sometimes when you guys ended up talking to was it the gas company?
That was one of the. I think that's the funniest I've ever laughed on the podcast.
Yeah.
I was literally crying.
It killed me. And it made me wonder if you guys would, yeah, exactly.
Nard Tobe.
Right, Nard Tobe.
Or whatever, Tobe Nard or something.
Makes me wonder if you guys would ever do just like a prank episode, like a prank call episode.
Well, we could.
Maybe we could
that's
do that
not
for
really
After
my.
Dark.
That's not really my thing. I don't. Prank calls kind of like make me feel bad for the person getting pranked, but there's probably a way to do it where it's more of a fun thing, even for the person who's getting punked.
Yeah, like the Ben Berman one was fun. I feel like because he kind of knew something was up.
Yeah, I didn't mind the Cora one because it was her roommate,
Right.
and it was like,
It got hairy though.
there was a context to it. It wasn't just like calling someone at work and making them have a bad day or whatever.
Of course, for sure. It would have to be someone who would like enjoy it.
I mean, do you have somebody that you're interested
I wish we
in?
could prank Zoom somebody.
Yeah. Zoom bomb.
Yeah, it's like we show up with our videos and we're saying things like, "Hey, we're with the gas company."
Yeah, exactly. Sitting in your apartment. Well, you guys try Johnny.
We could call LaCroix. Like I'm just, like every product has a number you can call.
Oh yeah, could call some customer service.
We could call LaCroix.
Yeah, see what happens. I'm sure they get plenty of prank calls.
Well, what could we ask them? See, it doesn't come naturally to me.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
flavors are natural. I mean, maybe we got to call them now because we
Make
can't
sure
just
they're natural.
we can't tease it and then like not call them.
Let's do
That's
it. Is there a way we can do it?
Can we loop in LaCroix?
I bet if I put it on speaker,
Maybe we can ask them how to say the name of the company.
We can say that, and we can also ask, what is an essence made out of?
Right.
You know,
What are the real ingredients?
Yeah, what constitutes an essence? What are the ingredients to an essence?
yeah, it says naturally essenced.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, what is an essence?
Does an essence
Right.
have any sugar in it?
241-7360.
Wonder what that area code is.
Okay, we're calling them.
Okay.
Can you guys hear that?
I can hear it. It's Texas. It's
Can you
Dallas,
hear that,
Texas.
That should be. That's Dallas, Texas. Wasn't it La Crosse, Wisconsin?
Right.
LaCroix Water Consumer Services.
Well, that answers that first question.
Thank you for calling our Consumer Service Contact Center.
Right.
Currently, all representatives are busy assisting other customers.
How many calls?
Important to us. To better assist you, please leave your name, telephone number, and a brief message so we may return your call promptly. Thank you again for calling our Consumer Service Contact Center and have a wonderful day. Begin speaking after the tone, then hang up when you are finished, or press any key for further options.
Hi, this is the Poundcast, and we were just wondering about the essence. And what the heck is an essence of a LaCroix beverage? Is that natural? We're just curious of what that is. That's all. And
What's inside of it?
Brent really wanted to know what's inside the essence, and Anna did too. So, thanks.
So it's
I'm gonna leave
pronounced
my number.
Expect a call back from that.
LaCroix. That's how it's pronounced. Well, look, thanks for stopping by, and
Thanks for talking to me
it's
one-on-one.
always nice to see you, Anna. And
It's so nice to see you guys, and I wanted you guys to meet Sloan.
Thank you for adopting such a cute dog, Anna. Do you now
You're welcome.
you're in New York? You get to walk her around, or what?
Yeah, I get to walk her around, but it is chaos. There's so many dogs on the street in New York. Everyone's adopted a dog since quarantine. So
Really?
we're just meeting people. Yeah, a lot of the rescues have run out of dogs in New
Because
York.
it seems like it would be harder to maintain owning a dog during this time. Well, especially when you're not really supposed to be, I don't know, going
I
out
think
and stuff.
it's probably
Right.
easier because you're with it. You're home all
You're
day.
with the dog a lot, but it
and
does mean
that's
you're
probably
around
that's what
people.
makes me want to get a dog because I'm here by myself. I like to have something I could talk to
Shame.
that won't
I hear
talk
that.
back.
Just call me,
Right,
Doug.
exactly.
Just call me, Doug.
Aww.
But I want you like here. I don't want any. I just want to be able to like anytime I want to just like.
Put the phone, just put it up there. I'm there, you know?
I should have like
Yeah.
a live Brent mic that
Right.
always just goes directly to a speaker in your house,
And you
Actually,
don't get
just-
any feedback.
like an
Or just-
intercom. Yeah, one
How
way.
how about this? Just get a recording of me just going, and then just have that repeating. And whenever you talk, I'm going to be responding. Right.
It's nice out.
I love that.
Oh, isn't this a nice day outside? I like that. I like
Right.
that. Maybe you could just
Right.
get an app.
Right.
So
right.
like every time I talk, it knows, and the app talks back.
It could be an app, not just for you. It could be for everyone. Like,
Right,
pretend you're
right.
talking to Brent Weinbach. It's just like,
Right. So I just say and right. That's I
Yeah.
say right and That's right.
yeah.
Right.
Someone's having a bad day though, and they need some advice. It might not be the best, but you just
Talk about your bad day.
Well, today a man was mean to my dog on the street, and I don't know what
Why?
to do about it.
Right.
This guy was weird. He gave me this really nasty look, and I was just standing there with her. We were just standing still. She wasn't doing anything. And he just kind of looked at me, and he was like, "You want to grab your dog?" And then just like walked away. And I was like, okay. It was very strange. It's 7:30 a.m.
Want to grab your dog?
Want to grab your dog?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, here's what you do. Next time that happens, go like this. Uh-huh.
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 Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And then just don't do.
Or you can even just go, right.
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 For
All
sure.
right, let's play that out. Brent, be the bad guy.
You're gonna grab your dog?
Right.
That's
Definitely.
great. Just anytime someone's being a hater, just be like, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're gonna
Actually, like we're running late, but this is, that's fine. But I was at the hardware store. I stopped going to Home Depot because there was a long ass line around the block. And then now there's this rumor going around that they donate to Trump, but actually I think that's not true. The co-founder donates millions to Trump, but he hasn't been involved with Home Depot for 20 years.
It's not Home Depot money necessarily.
Right. That company itself doesn't donate to politics.
Right.
That's what I found out today. Anyway, I was at my mom and pop hardware store and I was wearing these like pink. I was on my way to I was going to go swimming, right? And I had my swimsuit on, which was like pink and short and it had like cute little lines on it.
Cute.
And this guy out of nowhere, like he's behind me and he goes, "Hey, your daughter must have picked out those shorts."
What?
And I was like, I have my mask on and I'm like, I just turn around. I'm like, whoa.
Wait,
wow.
I was like stunned. I didn't even,
Who said
Yeah.
you always have a comeback like after the fact.
Right.
At the moment,
You don't. You're just stunned.
Wait, I can't believe.
Actually, I think I said,
this.
I turn around and go,
Right.
right.
Wait,
It was either like, it was either that or it was like, I just turned back around. I was in line to pay. And then he goes, and then I think he felt bad. And he goes, well, because my daughter she always wants me to wear pink stuff like that. And I'm like, uh-huh.
Okay. So weird.
You should have just said, well, I don't know, never mind. But yeah.
It was just so awkward because at first I thought he was really trying to like pick a fight.
Right.
But then he was like, and then he kind of backpedaled where he was like he was just trying to like, he thought I literally my daughter picked the shorts out. Like
literally did your daughter pick those out?
Yeah. And I think I was like, oh, my girlfriend picked these out.
Damn.
I made that up. And then he goes, I knew there had to be a girl involved, which I felt bad that I lied about that because I picked him out. Why do I have to stoop to his level, his sexist level?
Right.
And then I felt like a shithead for like not having a good thing. I should have just said nothing because what I did, I wanted to de-escalate. So I just de-escalated. I went down his level so I could just move on with my day. Yeah.
Well, you can't really blame him too much. I mean, pink is a girl's color.
It is exclusively female gender exclusive.
It is blue is. Look, you should have worn blue. You didn't want him asking about it. You should have worn blue shorts. Like I mean,
well, when I got, don't worry, Brent. I put him in the wood chipper when I got back. And I put on some manly navy blue board shorts.
Good.
Okay.
On your knees, past the knees.
Yeah, with sharks on them. My jams weren't they called jams back in the 80s? Remember those, Brent?
With JAMZ.
Yeah, jams. That's when like in the 70s, shorts were like short up to the nut, and then like in the 80s, it was just like boom down past the knee. Jams.
Now we're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, now it's kind of like all styles are welcome.
I think sometimes. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, all I was gonna say is I feel like because of quarantine, we're all a little bit more suspicious of strangers. So I know that like when someone speaks to me randomly, I'm more like kind of taken aback because I think I'm just used to not really interacting with other people.
I heard that. No, I mean I talk to a lot of people out in public randomly usually, but these days I'm just I want try to interact as least amount as possible.
I notice people are more talkative now, which I mean, if there's any good thing coming out of the quarantine, I think it makes people want to be nicer and talk to each other and be friendlier.
Yeah,
that's the general vibe. Like my
The man
coffee
with your
shop.
shorts.
Yeah, my coffee shop that just opened back up. They were like all friendly. What's your name and all this stuff. I'm like, I've been coming here for years. Now you want to know my name?
Wow.
That's what I said. I'm like, now you want to know my name because of the floor?
Wow.
Oh, now you want it.
It's fucked up.
I said, where'd you get that question? Your daughter?
Ooh.
Anyway,
what were you saying, Brett, about your friend?
I don't remember what I was going to. I think I was just going to make maybe a joke. I don't remember what it was actually. It wasn't important, or I would have taken that opportunity. It was something that I just thought, no, I'm sure whatever you're going to say is more interesting. I swear mine was like just some little ditty that was not important. Yeah.
Just a little ditty.
All right. Well, thanks for chiming in, Anna. Always great to hear from you.
Love you guys.
That's not a Corona tattoo, real quick though.
Oh no, these are pre-corona.
Okay. Well, the design almost looked like. Oh, is that a turtle?
Oh, you mean a coronavirus? It's a ladybug on a spider web.
Oh.
You mean a coronavirus as the virus as a tattoo?
Yeah, I almost thought that was
kind of crazy.
something like
I thought
that.
it was a turtle or something, but obviously a
kinda look
turtle,
like a turtle.
A six-legged turtle.
Yeah, turtle. Yeah, six-legged turtle. Yeah.
Oh, a ladybug in a spider web. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, did your daughter pick that out for you?
Yeah, would your daughter pick that?
No, my girlfriend picked it out.
Good one. All right, Anna. All right, Brent.
Okay.
Let's
Okay, bye, Anna.
see ya.
Bye.
Boom. See that?
Boom. Nice one.
It was locked and loaded.
It was
I had
right
it
on the piece too.
Yeah. Okay. It's interesting.
You get the next part. I'm gonna pick my nose.
Oh, really? Okay. I don't know who to put in here next. I just feel like. All right. Let's try this. Benth.
You know what? Nose picking shouldn't be such a big deal. People got to pick their nose. What is up, my pimple?
Man,
Hey,
Benth
what's up?
connected. You
Hey,
connected
look,
quickly.
Benth. What's up, Benth?
Not much. How you guys doing?
What's
Wait,
your?
hold on. Is your name Benth?
No, that's like my middle initial and my last initial after my first name Ben. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know why
I kind of
did
like
that.
I like Benth. You know,
Benth, yeah.
Benth is a
Pretty
cool
original.
name.
it's like
Bentham. How about like
June-
Bentham?
It's like June the Benth.
Yeah. So what's up? Where you zooming from?
I'm zooming from Richmond, Virginia.
Oh well, Virginia's for lovers, right?
Oh yeah,
Is that correct?
sir. Absolutely.
What's that poster in the
Howard-
background? Back to the Future.
He's got Back to the Future. He's got what's the other one?
See that one? It's a Road Warrior. The
Oh yeah,
second one.
Oh, that's the second one. What's the first one called?
Mad Max.
Right. The second one's the better one, though.
Well, no, the best one is Thunderdome. Beyond Thunderdome.
You have it so wrong.
No, that is so good, man. Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
And they got Master Blaster.
No, I
Master
like the one with the
Blaster.
little kid. He throws the boomerang, and then the guy tries to catch it, and his fingers cut off. That little kid that lives in the hole.
Is that number 2?
Yeah, it's number 2. So, Benth, what's going on? Do you have anything you want to say or ask?
Yeah, I do. I have a question. A bit of a movie recommendation.
All right.
I
Yeah.
know you guys talk movies a lot. And actually, yeah, like after you guys talked about The Long Goodbye, like a few episodes back, I went and watched that with my roommate and really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Fun. So,
Weird. That movie's getting popular right now.
yeah.
Well, I have a friend who also, because of my recommendation, he was watching it with his wife. Anyway, people are watching it now.
Continue.
Go on.
Well, okay, so me and my roommate, we have 2 movies we want to decide between tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking either Final Destination 3, Scream 4.
I haven't seen either one of those, but I saw Scream 1.
I feel like you're basically picking between the same movie because
Like, you're
those are all
basically-
they're all going to deliver what you want. They're all going to be full of scares and shocks.
It's basically like
And-
deciding between like diarrhea and sort of like
Barf?
barf. Yeah.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. The Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know nothing of Final Destination. I don't even know. That sounds like some sort of, I don't know, sounds like a video game.
I
or
mean,
something
okay,
like that.
for me personally, I like the Final Destinations like
Franchise?
the franchise better, only because I like the concept of Final Destination is like, what's the like scary? What's the other one? Scary Movie?
No, Scream.
Scream. Scary Movie was the parody of it.
Yeah.
Scream is just a horror movie with people getting slaughtered. Final Destination is like they're getting on a roller coaster and you know something's gonna happen. It's all about their crazy accidents are happening from super paranormal activities.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go Final
enjoying-
Destination. Final Destination.
Okay.
Final answer.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we've been enjoying those. Yeah, that's just the point. We've been watching the Scream, so we stopped after Scream 3, and then from Final Destination, we're stopped on the second one. So those are the next ones queued up.
Well, what did you like of the Screams in the Dest?
Well, I'll say I like Scream, and actually, I think they do almost get better. Like the second one is really cool because it gets a little more like self-referential. Like they mentioned like the events from the first one, and then like in that world, I guess like they made like a movie based on
Right.
it does get pretty interesting, but then 3 kind of does like lose a little steam, so I feel like 4 might not be as good, but I mean there's
Or they realized, oh, we lost steam on the last one. Now we got to boost it back up. It could be.
Yeah, I think
Redemption.
some of those they kind of figure out their formula better, and then they actually make the subsequent ones. They kind of dial them in more. I feel like even those like Fast and Furious ones kind of still. I mean, look, all those movies aren't really my go-to, but they are fun to watch. And
Yeah,
I like the Fast and Furious. Those are just I like those. It's kind of
the only franchise that I really liked a lot or watched all of them for were the Police Academy movies. You know, and I'm talking franchises that last longer than 3 movies. You know, when you've got 4 or more.
I think I stopped at 3 on Police Academy.
Police Academy? I've seen them all. Well, there might have been some more recent one.
I got to revisit that.
I saw
because
6 of them.
Now in this climate with defund the police, we should maybe watch the Police Academy and see what's up. You know?
Exactly.
Maybe we can learn something from the way that these cops are trained.
Yeah. Vic Berger had a really funny edit of that, like with Joe Biden talking about how we watched all the police academies. You guys see that one?
I don't think I saw that Vic Berger edit. I usually see them all.
It's really funny. It's very bizarre.
Some of them slip by me.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Yeah, Vic's always delivers.
Vic's Vapor Rub.
Well, I hope that helped. I mean, that huge decision you made. I hope it's the right one.
I do appreciate it.
Yeah, but we're doing 5-minute Zooms though, so we have to wrap it up. But what were you gonna say, Brent?
If you're looking for more horror movies, I don't know if I don't fully consider this a horror, but I guess it is. But I rewatched Alien 2 or Aliens recently. It's good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. You're on top of that one.
No, I love it.
I mean, it's one of the classic horror movies. It's like saying,
I don't even know if I consider it horror though exactly, because it's kind of just like an action movie, science fiction kind of. But,
yeah.
I mean, there's monsters in it, I guess, but
yeah.
That's like saying, you know what's great? McDonald's fries. Right, Benth?
Exactly. Well,
what's up, Banff?
What's up, Banff?
What's up, Banff? Out here,
you're kind of like lit. You're lit like a fucking horror movie right now. It looks like some Final Destination is going to happen, like, coming off the side here or something.
Yeah.
But if you went like, if you went like this, Benth, if you were like, can you do that? Well, for the audio only people, there's a few things in the audio only episode that people are really going to miss out on. All right, Benth. Well, thanks for zooming with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Enjoyed it.
All right,
bye, Benth.
Bye.
Stay popped.
Oh shoot, I wasn't locked and loaded on this one.
Stay popped.
Stay
Want
there.
some locks? I got some nice fresh locks.
Oh, nice. You got a drop in.
Oh, I wasn't sure if that was you or him, but I waited to.
That was cool. I don't have my drops going because I want to be more. I need to be able to. Communicate with the Zoom thing better.
Okay, now
let's bring NEO Fool in.
Okay, well Nathan is in here, but
what I was saying before,
I want to wait for Chloe, I guess, right?
What I was saying before is picking your nose shouldn't be such a thing where it's like, look at that guy picking his nose. People should be able to pick their nose. April.
I don't know. I think it's kind of gross. In fact, I don't think it's healthy. You know, you can get sick that way very easily, I think, by picking your nose. Isn't that right, April?
April, is it okay to pick the nose?
I was just picking my nose.
I mean,
for you?
Sometimes you got to do it.
I really was, actually, yeah.
Oh, no, because Doug wanted to pick his nose, and he's self-conscious to do that. Wait, I didn't notice that you were doing that or not.
I mean, I don't do it when people are looking.
Well, here's the thing. It's not.
I'm saying it should be more of a thing you could just do.
I would not want to do it because it's a good way to get sick. You know, your fingers are not clean. You're sticking them in there.
What if you clean them, Brent? What if I sanitize?
The other problem is the fingers are too big for the nostril. Mine at least.
Not my. Look at these big old nostrils.
No, look at this. I got big nostrils too.
Well, actually, sometimes, Brent, I go in there with a Q-tip when I got a deep dangler.
Yeah, I've done that, but here's what I do. This is the ultimate way, and this is how I've always picked my nose.
And you know what? Before you continue, I'd rather have someone pick their nose than be like blowing their nose with that obnoxious, loud sound that I need the earplugs for.
Well, I like to do that in private.
That sounded crazy.
Some people blow their nose, and it's like, just pick your nose. It's so fucking loud.
Well, I do that.
Pardon my French,
too.
But man, the nose blowing is too loud with
well,
someone.
I wouldn't want to blow nose in public either. You go to a private space for that. But here's the move to pick your nose if you want to do it. This is how I do it. With clean hands, I kind of turn the tissue into a finger of itself, sort of. You know, you kind of.
I've done that. Come on, you haven't done that.
You kind of make it a thing that you can stick in, and then that's how you pick your nose, okay? Because it's flexible. It's not as big as a finger.
Isn't a Q-tip, like, wouldn't a Q-tip do that better?
A Q-tip could be cool, but
I think Brent's talking about when he's out in the world and he's at, he's at Walmart and he got to pick.
But the thing is the tissue is malleable in a way that I think could be advantageous to getting things out. And a Q-tip can't always do that, but it could. But yeah, out in the world as well. Also, you know what's weird? First of all, the index finger, this is way too big to stick into your nose. Is it not right? Am I right? I'm right, right?
I can come up around the ridge. I can come up around the ridge, but yeah, I'm not going deep into the like up near the eyeballs. I'm not going like knuckles.
With your index finger, I don't know.
I'm not going knuckles deep.
Want me to show you, but
you can do that.
No, girls have little fingers. Boys might have bigger fingers.
No, let's compare. I'm just kidding.
Hear that? Whose hand's bigger? April, go ahead.
It's like,
this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Just make it so that the edges of the hand touch the screen, the edges of the screen.
That means
well, then they're all the same.
Yeah, no, that's my point. We're all the same.
I'm not saying I have a big.
We're all the same. That's my point.
I have like these Fred Flintstone fingers.
Well, I'll say this too.
You know what? Sometimes I'll do this. I'll just go like that and kind of push the nostrils together, and then that kind of sends them. It sends the wheels in motion for the booger to kind of harden up, so I can kind of like on the low do a little farmer's blow.
So should we? I'm sorry. Here's another question.
So anyway,
what compels
April for the listeners who don't know? This is our classic pound pimple, April heliosis.
Heliosis. Heliotis.
Have you ever think about changing it to April?
I thought about Aprilio.
There we go.
But I like April. That's good.
So you're calling from Philly.
I'm calling from Philly. And,
how's Philly these days? There seems to be a lot of unrest in the videos that I've seen. Now, is that the media? Is that fake media blowing it up, or how's that going?
Yeah, it's been completely peaceful. No, it's it's been a little crazy for sure. I mean, I don't know how it compares to most places. There are protests every day for sure, and there was at least the one that got pretty violent on the cops on the part of the cops, tear gassing everyone and stuff. And I don't know. I've just been staying inside for the most part. I've gone to a couple of protests and they were totally peaceful. They were just like people gathering and like speakers sometimes, and yeah.
One thing I saw that was pretty cool, there was like 1,000 skateboarders.
I didn't see that.
Did you see that? And it was in Philly. There's a video of like all these skateboarders got together and did their own protest, but they just like skated the streets. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
They got mustard gassed.
One quick little thing I wanted to add about picking nose. What makes kids compelled to eat their boogers? This is not, you think this is a thing that's in movies or whatever and stuff. It's a real thing. Kids really do eat their boogers.
Because boogers taste, they're kind of salty. They don't taste bad.
Well, it's like kids like eating Play-Doh, and I never liked eating Play-Doh or my boogers, but I know a lot of people who liked eating Play-Doh and boogers as
I understand the Play-Doh though, because that does look appetizing.
The kids don't think of it as a gross thing. They're just they're putting shit in their mouth all day, all night.
Well, it seems like they want to eat it. Here's the thing: Play-Doh does look appetizing. It looks, especially when you haven't, touched
Especially
it
when
yet.
you make it into a hamburger, like put the brown one and then
it looks like cartoon.
Yeah,
it has a quality to it that looks. First of all, the color is attractive usually on Play-Doh, and it looks like a substance that you want to sink your teeth into. I get that. But a booger looks, I don't see what's appetizing about that or why anyone's interested in that. I didn't eat my boogers when I was younger. I don't think I did. Maybe I did.
It's funny that you're talking about this because I was thinking about bringing this up to you guys because I was thinking the other day about how the words sniff and smell are both like verbs.
Yeah.
But you can say like, oh, this kind of smells funny, but you can't say this kind of sniffs funny.
Well, it's
Like,
kind of
why
funny
can't-
because that is funny. Well, that is interesting.
Unless you got like a nose transplant, and like, how's your new nose? Well, it looks great, but it kind of sniffs funny. Like.
How do you guys think this sniffs?
That is
Have you-
interesting.
Yeah.
Dude,
How does this sniff? How does this sniff to you?
It sniffs. It sniffs in here.
Yeah,
that's actually using it as an adjective, but yeah. Oh, that guy sniffs. Adjective as an adjective, not as a verb.
April, let's start doing that. Let's make that because new words come out all the time.
Well, yeah, you guys are good at coining new phrases, so.
We coin them. We mint them. I don't know. I'm trying to think of
Here's
a coin.
that.
So, well, who's that cat we see there? Look, what's the cat looking at?
I don't know. You want to see her? She's just looking outside. Her name's Yoko.
Yoko?
She just had that name.
Oh, it's like a Siamese.
Yeah, she's really tiny and sweet. She was just a Philly street cat. She's very sweet. Also kind of feisty.
Well, do you have anything you would like to ask or say now that you have the floor?
I don't know. Maybe it was just the sniff thing.
Hey, I like it. That's great. It was good. That was good.
Wait,
that was good.
were you really going to talk about that? Because that would be a crazy coincidence. Because I was talking about picking noses.
No, I genuinely. I was like, I have to bring that up next time I talk to Doug and Brent.
Shoot.
I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Shoot. Man,
Also,
I miss
there's-
Philly. That was a fun time when we were there.
Oh yeah, and you guys made that really great video. It's one of my favorites of the.
Brick pointers.
Yeah, that was really good.
Are we gonna make more? Well, we're all locked down right now. Brent's gonna be locked down for years.
Oh yeah.
I can't make a movie with Brent until.
Well, we should do one on
2025, 2030.
Hey, we got a video in the works though that's going to come out. We keep on teasing,
No, we got one in the can, but
Have you talked about it yet? Do we know
A little bit, just a little bit.
It's
Okay.
about basketball.
Yeah, it was before we shot it before any of the stuff happened, before the pandemic, before the protests. So it was like to release this silly basketball video right now. Probably got to release it at the right time.
Right, totally.
But I bet
getting through
I bet the patrons will see it first, though.
Are you getting through a bunch of people today?
Yes.
Well, we didn't call that many. We got a good amount.
Oh no. I mean, we've been going at a good pace,
Yeah, we've been going at a good pace. Yeah, we're doing like 5 minutes each. I think you probably did 5, so maybe we should move on, unless you have anything else.
All right.
Nice to see you again, April.
Yeah.
April, always a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, really good. Thank you for occupying my mind with some fun nose
Remember,
sniff stuff.
keep digging for gold.
And keep sniffing.
Got it.
And keep sniffing.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Nice one, Brent.
All right. Now let's bring these interns back in. We got Nathan in here as well. So here, I'm going to bring in Jack first.
Oh, all 3?
Yeah, man. That's the whole
exciting.
point.
Wow.
And then these two will welcome him. We'll just get them all in at the same time.
Jack, do you have a Buscemi like?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, Jack, did you call in the office hours once?
That's why it's there.
That's you.
Yeah.
Hello.
When I called into
I'm just putting the pieces together. That's. I was saying that you like Buscemi, and I thought I was being kind of mean or something, but.
No, it's really funny. That week I just got it from so many people, that Buscemi thing. It's so weird.
Oh my God, Nathan, you need to find a.
Hello.
Sounds like you're in a wind tunnel. Oh, wait,
I apologize. Hold on.
Oh, no, you're better now.
Okay.
Did you just like rob a convenience store? What's going?
Yeah.
Are you on the run? Are you hiding out? What's going on?
He's like.
No, I'm halfway. I'm halfway to Crested Butte. We're driving in through the mountains, and this is the only place I could find internet. I'm at like a spa of some kind, if you can see it without me.
You look like you're an extra on Breaking Bad or something.
Okay, so look, this
is behind me.
Wow, look at that.
This is Nathan, who's the third intern, and he is. And state your name and state your duties.
My name is Nathan Pittman, and I run the Instagram account for the Poundcast.
And you do some other stuff too, I think, right?
Oh, I've been making some videos for you guys and helping you out in other ways.
Nathan made a really cool jazz sort of remix of the. Is that up?
Yeah, that's on the Instagram.
That's on the Instagram the Poundcast on Instagram.
And we'll be posting these videos as well.
Yeah.
Nice, hell yeah.
Weeks.
Yeah. Me and my buddy.
Where you're going to Crested Butte?
Yeah, we've just been moving around in Colorado and camping in different mountains. They have a lot of national forests here, and you can camp there for 14 days without getting bothered. So
Nathan, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be cruising through there at the end of the month. Will you tell me where to go? Because I don't know where you can.
Hell yeah,
Colorado. Please.
Probably the best national forest. Well, it's the closest thing to me because I'm from Texas. I live out in Austin. But the San Juan National Forest, there's a place called the Ice Lake Basin. You got to check that out. It's one of my favorite places in the world.
Hit me up on the email.
Absolutely.
I'm serious. I would like to stay at. I would like to see some beautiful sights.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be out there visiting my parents.
Oh, nice. Yeah, New Mexico is almost equally beautiful too. We've been spending time over there.
I'm stopping in New Mexico first. My uncle lives there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him move. Anyway.
Well, Nathan, these are the other two interns, by the way.
Meet
What's up, guys?
And Jack.
Chloe and Jack.
Chloe and Jack. What's up, guys? The gang.
That's it. This is the whole team right here. This image right here.
This is the whole team right here.
This is the team right here. This is the whole image.
Okay, I'm gonna get a screen grab. Everyone just kind of like smile and.
You have to look candid.
Smile.
Got it.
Oh, I was gonna do a smile like this.
Oh wait, I didn't even smile. I have to do it again. I didn't even realize I'm in the picture. That was great.
You guys.
All right. Well, Nathan, do you have any questions or comments? Because
and we have one question for you that we asked the other two.
Okay.
Ooh, what is that?
Well,
you got a flyover?
We asked this to the other two, and we want to ask you. We hope that helping us out is you're learning something or getting something out of it. Are you getting something out of helping us out? Is there something are you learning anything? Is there anything happening in that regard?
I would say so far, yeah, in terms of I haven't done too much editing, and I've had fun editing down those super long videos. I've never had to edit something down as long as an hour and a half, 2 hours. So that's some pretty good experience.
Do you get any kind of now? One thing that you are doing is putting markers in onto the episodes for ads.
Yeah.
And going through each one. Is there anything redeeming about that whatsoever?
Not so much so far. I haven't found anything too redeeming about that, but get to listen to all the old episodes, which I love again. So,
well, you know what? You could add that to your resume, and maybe that'll be a lucrative job in the future. Somebody has to do that. You can't just have a robot. Yeah. That's something a robot can't do.
Yeah.
They have to know the nuance of the conversation to find the right spot.
Right. There we go. Robot can't find the stopping place.
Also, the sort of it does require some kind of patience and discipline to do that. So maybe, I don't know, something there.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are my senseis, and I've learned much patience from you. Thank you for that.
Good. That's it. That's what you get out of it. Patience. And that's what we all need these days.
That's what we all need these days. And this is what we're all learning these quarantine days. Patience. And that's what I'm learning.
Patience.
Now, Nathan, just give us a little view of your surroundings, because it seems like.
Here we go. We got a big mountain range back there.
And then, show us something real close.
Something real close?
Just like a rock or something, or a brick or a rock or a wall.
Building I'm at.
I'm talking real close. Get real close to something.
An Adobe building, which is abandoned.
This is straight out of Better Call Saul.
That is the ground.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Find some of this stuff right here. Good old dryness. There's the car over there. My friends are in the car, and
are they waiting for your ass right now?
Mountain range behind them. They are waiting for my ass right now. That's what's happening.
All right, we're gonna let you go.
But there's a hot spring spa.
Oh, which one?
Hot spring spa, joyful journey. They got yurts and massage therapies. It's the first thing we've seen for miles. So
internet. I love a good yurt.
There we go.
Little yurt won't hurt.
Yurt won't hurt.
Yurt won't hurt. Well, thanks, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan, for your help.
Thank you for your service, and thank you, Jack and Chloe, as well.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you to you all.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you, Jack and Chloe.
Yeah, you too, Nathan.
Nice to meet you guys.
All right, we're going to go after dark now. So, you know the drill. If you want to listen to the After Dark episodes, you go to patreon.com/poundcast, and we're going to talk to some more pimples for another hour or probably more.
Well.
Oh, Jack is still here. Hang? He's hanging.
No, I'm kind of one by one. So doing my thing here.
You can let him hang.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, look, if you want to hear the extended episodes, go to
patreon.com/poundcast. And if you want to watch the daily squirrel report, you got to go to patreon.com/DougPound.
And if you want to check out videos of After Dark, you can go to there as well. It's a Patreon.
There we go.
Podcast. And all about that. So we're going to go into After Dark now. And
yeah, but for the main freeloaders out there, it's okay. We understand. You don't want to sign up. It's fine. But we hope you enjoy it. Enjoy it all. Enjoy.
And if you did, rate and review it.
Rate and review, or just keep listening. We don't really care if you go to Patreon. We'd love to have you there, but if you can't, whatever. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week on the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast. Welcome to the Poundcast. Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Welcome to the Poundcast.